Game is a presentation of B92.7 FM Sports.
Breckenridge basketball is on the air. Tonight's I3G Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by Breckenridge Public Schools, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Heitkamp Construction, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, North Dakota State College of Science, Optimum Rehab, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Smith Motors, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, and Twin Town Villa. Now, here's KBMW's Turner Blofus.
And welcome to the Red River Grain pregame show, serving local farmers since 1986. Turner Blofus getting ready for some Section 6A basketball. The Breckenridge Cowboys got into this tournament with a play-in victory over the Ortonville Trojans. And let me take you through some of the Power Poll rankings brought to you by Otter Tail Power Company, on for conservation. And we'll start off with the North Power Poll. We'll do the top 5 teams in Section 6A North with Ada Borup at the top. They're number 11 in the state by QRF, 22-5 on the year, 7-2 in Section 6A play. They have 12 straight wins, by the way. Park Christian, who beat up on Breckenridge earlier in the year at Park Christian, 22-4 is their record, 13-2 in Section 6A play. Number 19 in the state by QRF, and 6 straight wins heading into the postseason. Heading Hornets, 23-3 on the year, 4 straight wins, and are 8-0 in section play. Hillcrest Comets, who Breckenridge fell to on the road earlier this year as well. They've won 7 straight. They're 20-6 on the year, 19-4 in that heavy Section 6A schedule. And then the Frazee Hornets, who Breckenridge swept on the year, 11-14 on the season, 5-1 in Section 6A play. I think 5-2 actually, but I could be wrong on that. Number 64 in the QRF, and then we'll do the South Power Poll ranking. Once again, is Otter Tail Power Pump. This is brought to you by Otter Tail Power Company, on for conservation. At the top is West Central Area, number 6 in the state by QRF, and are riding 8 straight wins. We'll see the number 2 team, Border West. They're 20-6 on the year, 17-5 in Section 6A play, and number 35 in the state by QRF standards. Hancock Owls riding a 4-game win streak. They're 11-8 in 6A play, 14-12 on the year. Brandon Evansville Chargers, 13-13, 10-10 in Section 6A play. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. And BBE up next, 10-16 on the year, 1-3 in Section 6A play. That's good enough to get you the 5 seed in the South subsection. And now that we're wrapped up with your Otter Tail Power Company Power Poll ranking, we'll dive into your State Farm Stat Report, brought to you by the local State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick. Here are the stats from the last game, where Breckenridge put a beat down on Ortonville to get into the Section 6A tournament. Cooper Roberts outscored another team. We had him down for 24, but evidently looks like it is going to be 23 points on that one. And then we got him for 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. 7 for 8 shooting from the field, 1 for 1 on threes. I think that's where the mistake was. I think the analytics were supposed to give him 2 threes. Maybe I just gave him an extra point. 8 for 10 on free throws. I'm never wrong. Jackson Riggs, 15 points, 10 rebounds for a double-double, 2 assists and a block. Aiden Sanchez had 13 points. Only took 10 shots, knocked down 5 of them, and 3 for 6 on three-pointers as well for that 50 percentage. And then 2 rebounds, 7 dimes, though. Charlie Craychaw went on a little heat streak there where he knocked down 3 triples in a row for his 9 points. And then Levi Christensen, board man, gets paid. Got 13 rebounds on the day, 5 of them offensive rebounds, had 4 assists to go along with his 4 points as well. Now for part 2 of our State Farm Stat Report, once again brought to you by the local State Farm agents, Matt and Amanda Frederick. We got the rundown from the last time these two teams squared off, where Wheaton took an 18-point lead into halftime and came away with a nice victory over the Cowboys, outscored them by 3 in the second half as well for that 76-55 victory. Leading the way for Breckenridge with 17 points was Aiden Sanchez. Knocked down 3 of his 7 tries from 3 and 7 of his 17 attempts from the field. 17 points along with 6 boards, 3 assists and a steal. Charlie Craychaw was also in double figures with 11. 3 for 10 from three-point land, 2 assists and 4 steals. Levi Christensen having a nice overall game, or nice floor game with the steals and assists with 4 apiece. 6 points and 2 rebounds though. And then leading the way for the Border West Bucks. We'll start off with, let me double check the names on here. Apologies. And that, my apologies, I got a mistake on the roster, I thought. But Kyle Kramer is the one who had 25 points, 9 for 19 from the field, 6 of 10 on threes, 3 rebounds, along with 5 assists. And then Holden Rinke, apologies, with 24 points, 11 for 17 from the field, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal as well. And now, one little more bonus tidbit for your State Farm Stat Report. Once again, brought to you by the local State Farm agents, Matt and Amanda Frederick. Breckenridge is averaging 42% from the field on the year, knocking down 25 field goals a game, 6 of them coming from three-point land. They shoot 28% as a team. They'd love to see that go up as they put up 21 threes a game, and the free throw percentage I'm sure they would also love to see rise at this point. 57% on the year. They knocked down 8.7 of their 15 attempts. Assist to turnover ratio, they'll take it. It's positive. 16 to 14 on the assist to turnover ratio. 64.5 points is what they average a game. They give up 61.3 points per game. And, once again, got to always throw in there that Breckenridge had to forfeit 7 games on this year due to a eligibility violation. So the Cowboys, not exactly your typical 7 seed here, entering the game with 5 wins on the year on paper. But the section vote has them as the number 7 seed. So we'll see how this goes as we continue with the Red River Grain pregame show, serving the local farmers since 1986. We'll take our first break. You are listening to Breckenridge Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, part of the i3G Sports Network.
Take charge of your financial future with a proactive approach from Bremer Bank in Breckenridge. Did you know that Bremer offers more than just traditional banking services? We also offer investment, wealth management, and insurance services for all of your financial needs. Bremer can help you plan for your future and protect what matters most. The professionals at Bremer are ready to help you think ahead. Stop by Bremer today to learn more about our comprehensive financial solutions or call 218-643-8721. Krause Brothers Construction is a diversified construction aggregate materials, heavy equipment, and trucking company serving the Red River Valley with locations in Wahpeton, Hankinson, Veblen, South Dakota, and Rolog, Minnesota. Give them a call today at 701-642-4488. Krause Brothers Construction prides themselves in offering and producing outstanding service and superior products to their customers. Give Krause Brothers Construction a call today at 701-642-4488.
It's the place where good friends gather. It's a place that's all about friendly service, good food, and occasionally really good music, too. Welcome to the Black Pelican in Wyndmere. The Black Pelican is that comfortable place where you can enjoy your favorite beverage, take home some off sale, and make some great memories. Relax and just have some fun. So stop in and take a break from the day. Make some great memories. That's what the Black Pelican is all about. The Black Pelican, where all your friends go in Wyndmere, North Dakota. A remodel, addition, or new construction resembles a puzzle. You look at the edges, the colors, and what you envision as a finished work of art. Showplace Cabinetry, available at Dakota Cabinetry, can help you worry about one less piece of the puzzle. Do you have a picture in mind? Dakota Cabinetry can make your next project complete by offering countertops, custom tile backsplashes, custom tile showers, and flooring too. Stop by our showroom located at 898 8th Avenue South in Wahpeton or call 642-2100 to check out Showplace Cabinetry.
Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing is proud to serve all sugar beet growers in the valley and surrounding areas. Thank you for letting Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing take care of all your beet equipment repairs and reconditioning. Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing offers on-site farm service on all make and models of beet equipment. Thank you for trusting us to take care of your beet equipment repairs. Call 642-1181 to set up an appointment. Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing in Dwight, North Dakota.
When you need care, you want to know it's close to where you live, work, and play. That's why at Sanford Health, we're committed to providing you with the care you need, when you need it, right here where you call home. Dr. Dylan Torgerson is a family medicine physician that offers care for the entire family in Wahpeton. And it's always easy to make an appointment with convenient clinic locations, hours, and online options that fit your schedule. Find your provider, Dr. Dylan Torgerson, at sanfordhealth.org or by calling 642-7000.
Are you looking to replace existing countertops or new build projects? Prairie Stone Countertops provides premium stone at a competitive rate. Prairie Stone will price match quotes for 20% or more savings. With over 400 stone slabs in stock to view, we provide a large variety of inventory on hand. Prairie Stone Countertops is a trusted partner for all of your countertop projects and installation. We'd like to extend thanks to all of our satisfied customers from all of us at Prairie Stone Countertops.
To find out more information or to view their gallery, visit them on the web at prairie-stone.com or give them a call today at 605-637-5582.
And and welcome back to your Red River Grain pregame show, serving local farmers since 1986. And it is time for your injury report, brought to you by CHI St. Francis. And for the Breckenridge Cowboys, injury report is staying the same. Just Trey Vogelbacher out for the Cowboys, a senior on this squad, and I was told he's got a back injury that is going to be keeping him out of the lineup. And no injuries to report for the Border West Bucks. Yes, it is Border West here at Wheaton Area High School, and or Wheaton Area School, or I think it is the high school, correct? And it's a little confusing because the girls are Wheaton Herman Norcross, as everyone knows who followed the Breckenridge Cowgirls, as they eliminated Wheaton Herman Norcross in the postseason. But Border West is who we'll be watching tonight, the Buccaneers, as many of you probably know from following wrestling over the years. That was the original co-op for their wrestling team, but carried over to basketball for the past couple years now. I think this is year 2 of the Border West basketball team, but don't quote me on that. My years tend to blend together, but no injuries to report for Border West on your CHI St. Francis injury report. It's time for your keys to the game, brought to you by Smith Motors in Wahpeton. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors in Wahpeton. And for this one, it's going to be I'm gonna kind of spoil it here, but there's going to be a little bit of a change to the starting 5, which is why I'm going to put a little bit more emphasis on the start of coming out and getting off to a hot start to this ball game. Setting the tone here in the first 5 minutes and doing it on both ends of the floor. Breckenridge dug themselves into a pretty big hole in the first matchup with these squads. Once again, going into the halftime down 18. They could maybe get off to a better start here. Kind of, all the pressure's on the 2 seed. 7 seed always comes in with nothing to lose, really. So all the pressure's on the 2 seed. Maybe make them feel that pressure right away. Come out and try to get a nice start here. And we'll tell you what those starting lineups are, because once again, a couple of new additions to the starting 5. We'll tell you about it after this quick break. You are listening, once again, to the Red River Grain pregame show on Beat 92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, part of the I3G Sports Network.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative is proud to be serving the Red River Valley since 1974. The staff in Mindak Farmers Cooperative would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the agribusiness community. From the fields to the parts stores to the factory, everyone works together to sweeten the local economy, pumping millions into the strength of our schools, communities, and businesses. Thanks to all for helping support the local farmer and our communities. Pure sugar by nature. Mindak Farmers Cooperative in Wahpeton.
They say when the going gets tough, the tough get going. At OK Tire, we're here to keep you going. From Firestone tires and replacements to retreads and even Firestone tracks, we have you covered. Our certified Firestone experts are ready to get you back up and running, no matter if you're on site or in the field, saving you time and money. OK Tire, we keep the tough going.
Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton would like to wish all of the student athletes the best of luck in tonight's games. If you or someone you know is looking for a new career, Comdell Innovation is here. Comdell is looking to hire machinists and tool fabrication technicians. Head to ComdellInnovation.com and click Job Opportunities to apply. That's Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, wishing the best of luck to students and coaches in tonight's game.
Cargill Wahpeton is hiring for operations technicians. $28 an hour starting pay with $3,000 sign-on bonus. No experience needed. We will train. Great benefits and immediate PTO. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers.
Wahpeton Parks and Recreation is proud of our community and the talented student athletes competing tonight, providing community collaborations, a family-focused environment, and endless activities. Watt Parks and Rec is here for you. Make sure to check out their website, wahpetonparks.com, for more information on rec programs, parks, facilities, and events. Check out our Facebook page, Wahpeton Parks and Recreation, for all other updates. And good luck to all teams and coaches from all of us at Wahpeton Parks and Recreation.
Thrifty Horizons wishes all the players good luck throughout the playoffs. Check out Thrifty Horizons on Facebook for daily sales. Thrifty Horizons is in need of clean, resellable household donations. Thrifty Horizons store and donation hours are Monday through Wednesday, 9 to 5, Thursday, 9 to 7, and Friday, 9 to 3. Donatable items including clothing, toys, furniture, books, and movies. Find us at 229 Minnesota Avenue, Breckenridge, Minnesota. Good luck from all of us at Thrifty Horizons.
A good coach knows how to set goals, analyze risk, and win. American Federal takes a similar approach with your money. We bring together the bankers who make banking easy for you. Whether you're financing a business, needing insurance, planning for retirement, or buying a home, American Federal Advisors can take care of it all for you. Together with American Federal, always a winning team. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Red River Grain Pregame Show, serving local farmers since 1986. And it is time for your starting lineups, brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, providing superior quality products and services while generating a positive return for their patrons. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. And once again, starting off with the Border West Bucks, they go like this. Gunnar Hoffman, a 6'5 senior guard who wears number 1. Holden Rinke, a 6-foot senior who wears number 10, also plays guard. Braden Andrews, another senior guard in this starting 5. He's listed at 5'11". Tayton Schmidt, a 6'5 junior, the only junior in this starting 5. He's a center wearing number 22. And then Kyle Kramer rounds it out, a 6'2 senior forward. Another senior once again. So 4 seniors in that starting 5. And looks like they bring at least 4 guys off the bench. So 8 seniors on this squad. Very senior dominant. And now for the Breckenridge Cowboys starting 5 once again. This is a modified starting 5 from what they've been going with for the most part. We'll start off with Aiden Sanchez, a regular starter for them. He wears number 2, a 6'1 sophomore, also leading scorer on the squad. Cooper Roberts coming off a career game against Ortonville, a 6'2 junior wearing number 3. And then we'll go to Levi Christensen, 6'3 junior, coming off a 14 rebound performance wearing number 5. And then here are the 2 newcomers to the starting 5. Pair of seniors, Caleb Albertson, number 4, and Logan Church, number 55. Albertson listed at 6'1", Church listed at 5'10". So we got a couple of modifications to the starting 5, and but I was told it wasn't injury-related, so we don't need to worry about any of the regular starters being out. And I think the regular ones in this case would have been Charlie Krachong and Avery Smith, who've been starting the most recent games. Connor Ernst, another guy on the team who's started a lot of ball games this year, so he would have been another candidate to start in this one. But they're going to go with the 2 seniors on this go-around with Caleb Albertson and Logan Church playing their section or their opener of the Section 6A tournament. I always got to remind myself that as the playing game is just to get into the tournament. So opening up Section 6A play. Take a very quick break here on the Red River Grain pregame show, and come back and also run through the scores from Section 6A for the tournament thus far. You are listening to the Red River Grain pregame show and Breckenridge basketball on B92.7 FM and live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live, part of the I3G Sports Network.
Scott's Electric has built their entire reputation on quality workmanship. Their dedication is to you. At Scott's Electric, it's all about customer satisfaction. They cover all the bases. New construction from commercial to industrial, agricultural, residential, and communications. Scott's Electric wrote the book on electric service and repair. They can handle utility placement and street lighting too. Find them at www.scottselectric.net or call 701-642-9244. Scott's Electric, quality workmanship with dedication to customer satisfaction.
When you're looking for catering, what comes to mind? Joel Ellingson at Favorites Drive-Thru Deli. Give him a call at 899-0942 for your catering events. Find him on Facebook, too. Favorites Drive-Thru Deli in Breckenridge.
American by Wyndham, Baymont by Wyndham, and Travelodge by Wyndham are the preferred hotels of NDSCS Athletics. Coming to town for a game? Let me give you the address and phone numbers for all the hotels that got a big thumbs up from Willie Wildcat himself. American by Wyndham at 2029 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-8365. Baymont by Wyndham, 1800 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-5000. And Travelodge by Wyndham at 995 21st Avenue North, Wahpeton, 701-642-8731. Go Cats!
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
My name is Christy Baumhart. I am proud to be a part of the school district with dedicated staff, including administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, cooks, and custodians who are kind, caring, compassionate, and committed to the students in our district. They support, respect, and help one another succeed. One thing I am really excited about is the technology available to our students as it enhances their learning experience in the classroom. Not only as an employee, but also as a parent, I know the benefits of having both my children in the Breckenridge School District. Breckenridge Pride. We inspire to excel.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
What can you do in 30 seconds? Warm up your coffee, tie your shoes, Google, should I get screened for lung cancer? Then actually get screened for lung cancer. If you're a current or former smoker, talk with an Essentia Health provider about your eligibility for a low-dose CT screening, because early-stage lung cancer often has no signs or symptoms. Screening can mean an increased chance of successful treatment. Learn more at essentiahealth.org.
Welcome back to Wheaton High School. Border West and Breckenridge about to square off in the Section 6A first round. Once again, Border West is the 2 seed. And it's Breckenridge's second time playing here this year after falling to the Bucks by 22 points or 21 points, apologies. And as promised, we have those Section 6A scores from the play-in games. Rothsay got into the tournament with a 74-67 victory over Lake Park Audubon. Norman County East Ulan Hitterdal, who bested Breckenridge on a buzzer beater earlier this year, beat New York Mills 64-44 in the 7-10 matchup. Underwood, the 6th seed, beat up on Battle Lake 84-63. You know how Breckenridge is playing game win, and then Parker's Prairie got in with a 70-57 win over Ashby. This opening tip brought to you by North Dakota State College of Science. The science of learning by doing. North Dakota State College of Science. Cooper Roberts will be hopping up against number 22 for the Bucks. That is Tayton Schmidt. Cowboys. Once again, not your typical 7 seed. We'll see how this matchup ends up going. Cooper Roberts jumping up for the NDSCS tip-off, and he wins the opening tip. Aiden Sanchez gets it to Cooper Roberts. Roberts playing point forward. Decides not to use the ball screen. Drives into the arc. Gets it out to Levi Christensen. Christensen will rotate it over. Kicked out to Caleb Albertson for a 3 in the right corner. Off the mark. And rebounded by Cooper Roberts. Roberts with a tough left-handed finish, but off the mark. Border West getting out running in transition. And a nice little drop off to the right block. Shot was blocked, but followed and laid in. Border West with the first points of the ball game. Scored by Schmidt. Tayton Schmidt into the scoring column. Logan Church, it's to Levi Christensen. Rotates it to Aiden Sanchez. Sanchez gets a ball screen. Drives into the paint. Tries shooting it down low. Has it blocked and rebounded by the Bucks. Logan Church pokes it free. Levi Christensen with the steal. Christensen scoops it over to Caleb Albertson. Shoots a contested 3. Nothing but net. Caleb Albertson off of the Levi Christensen find. A 3-2 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And Bucks come right back with a layup down low for Holden Rinke. Whedon grabs, I'm going to get used to this eventually. Border West gets the lead right back, 4-3 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Caleb Albertson lets another 3 rip, and he knocks it down! Caleb Albertson, back-to-back triples after being inserted into the starting lineup. Reliving his senior night festivities. When he went on a heater in that one as well. We'll see if we're going to see the same result here. 6-4 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Bucks kick it out to the right wing, and now into the right corner. 3 is off the mark, rebounded by Albertson. Cooper Roberts pushing tempo. Dishes off to Albertson. He's got the green light. He's going to put it up again, off the mark. Rebounded by Border West. The Bucks trailing 6-4, 15:40 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. They get over to Holden Rinke. Skip past to the right wing, and now they feed it inside to the post to Schmidt. Shot is blocked. I believe Levi Christensen's got a block, an assist. A steal on the resume. Everything but a rebound. Got a 6-4 score once again on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, and Caleb Albertson steals it off of the Levi Christensen deflection. They throw it down the court to Cooper Roberts, who catches it off the deflection, and he drops it in for 2. Tough contested shot, but Roberts is able to lay it in. 8-4 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Holden Rinke kicks it out to Aiden Sanchez, who steps in to swipe it away. Throws it over to Logan Church for the steal. So after I'm going to get that steal to Sanchez. Cooper Roberts comes to a jump stop, kicks it over to Logan Church. He's looking to get downhill, drops it off to Levi Christensen. Christensen, nice little turn and go. Gets it over to Albertson. Dribble kick out. Cooper Roberts now has it in the right corner. 12 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Goes to a crossover. Now he's looking to back his man down. Drops it off to a cutting Christensen. Christensen gets his man on the shot fake and drops it in for 2. 10-4, roger that on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge off to the lead with 14:34 left to go in this opening half. Charlie Craychaw and Avery Smith getting set to check into the ball game. Border West goes into the high post. Floater from Rinke is good. His second bucket of the contest. We got a 10-6 Cowboy lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 14:10 left to go. Albertson, who has hit from deep twice. Roberts tried skipping it across, but stolen away. Border West out and running. And a nice tip from behind, but then it leads to a foul. Nice little chase down effort from Aiden Sanchez, but after the rebound, there was a foul, so 2 free throws coming for Border West. 14 minutes left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys went on a 7-0 run there. And the Bucks get this first free throw to rattle in. And at the stripe is Braden Andrews, who just got into the scoring column. Avery Smith and Charlie Craychaw once again into the game. Cowboys usually go 8 deep. So expect to see Connor Ernst as well as Cooper Roberts hauls in the rebound. He'll look to bring it up himself. Roberts ends up almost throwing it away, but Avery Smith is able to haul it in. Smith rotates to Craychaw, back to Smith. Avery Smith gets it over to Roberts. Quick rotate over to Aiden Sanchez, who misses the 3, rebounded by the Bucks. Border West across the timeline. Trailing 10-7 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard here in Wheaton. The Bucks get over to the left side of the floor to Holden Rinke. Rinke gets it back. Quick ball movement, and then Levi Christensen with a nice poke there, but out of bounds off of him. Tayton Schmidt had his hands on it before it was poked out. Inbounding under the basket are the Bucks. They get it inbounded to Andrews. Now rotate over to the left side of the floor. Charlie Craychaw trying to guard the bounce, and Avery Smith almost got away with the kick there. I was going to say, if there's anyone who could somehow be quick enough to get away with kicking it, it would be Avery Smith. And when there was a delay on the whistle there for a second, I thought it was going to happen. But 13-11 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We get inbounded to Andrews near the top of the key. Looks to attack Christensen, but instead dishes it out, and that is why. 3 points for Holden Rinke, who's already up to 7. 6-0 run for the Bucks. Avery Smith with the ball. Smith tries cutting through a pair of defenders. Charlie Craychaw will advise pass into the post to Cooper Roberts, and it's picked off. Bucks making things tough on the Cowboys so far. And they drive inside, swung around. Nice little shot fake and go. And then a rotate over to Samuel Rinke. Rinke shot is off the mark, but rebounded by Schmidt, who misses the shot. Now we got a foul down low on the next putback attempt. So Schmidt will go to the stripe. In the game for the Cowboys, Charlie Craychaw, Aiden Sanchez, Levi Christensen, Cooper Roberts, and Avery Smith. 10-10 score. Bucks looking to get the lead right back, and they do. Schmidt with the free throw. 3 points in the early goings of this one. And checking in the ball game is Jacob Druicke. Druicke, one of the 8 seniors on this Buccaneers team. 2-for-2 trip for Tayton Schmidt. 12-10 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Bucks in the lead. Avery Smith over to Cooper Roberts. Jackson Riggs getting set to check into the game. Apologies, Cowboys usually go 9 deep. Somehow I forgot about Jackson over there on the bench. Cooper Roberts gets it into the paint. Little turnaround shot. Oh, tough over 2 defenders, but almost got the roll. Rebounded by the Bucks. 12 minutes remaining in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Rinke to Rinke. Samuel Rinke now has it. Samuel Rinke, only a freshman on this squad. Says a lot about a freshman who can get some tick with 8 seniors on a squad. He's looking to go to work on Sanchez. Couple nice pass fakes, kicks it out to the perimeter for an open shot. Off the mark. Roberts tries to get the rebound. Aiden Sanchez the one who tracks it down. Sanchez took a little shot to the head. I think we've only seen Sanchez get 1 shot up so far. Cooper Roberts is going to miss the 3. Off the mark, and the Bucks track down the board. Charlie Craychaw was trying to pounce on that, but Bucks just a little bit quicker to it. Skip pass over to the right corner to a wide open shooter. Good! That's 3 points for Kyle Kramer to get it in the scoring column. Now an 11-0 run for the Bucks on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. They lead 15-10. 2-seed, 7-seed matchup here in Section 6A. Aiden Sanchez trying to answer with a 3 of his own. Oh, almost got the bank shot to go, but out of bounds. Levi Christensen, the last one to touch it. Jackson Riggs set to check into the ball game, and we got a timeout. This timeout brought to you by Heitkamp Construction. Cowboys down 15-10 with 10:57 left to go in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. You are listening to Breckenridge Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, part of the I3G Sports Network.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
B92.7 is KBMW Breckenridge Wahpeton. All the hits from 2KM today.
And welcome back after that Heitkamp Construction timeout. We are back with 10:55 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Border West Bucks on an 11-0 run. They lead 15-10 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And Cowboys tip it out of bounds. And a very good turnout here for the Bucks. I'm a little surprised by how much room there is between the benches and the bleachers, though. It's my only observation for this gym, but a really cool gym. Stolen away by Jackson Riggs. Riggs fires a fastball down the floor, and capitalizing is Cooper Roberts for 2 to end the scoring drought. We got a 15-12 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And stolen away by Avery Smith, and then Smith has it poked from behind. So inbounding for the Cowboys will be Aiden Sanchez right in front of the Wheaton bench. Cowboys working left to right on your dial. Border West working right to left. Charlie Craychaw will get a breather. Connor Ernst in for his first action. Caleb Albertson back in the game. Albertson got the start in this ball game and nailed a pair of triples. Connor Ernst now at the ball. Skips it over to Cooper Roberts going up against the 1-3-1 zone. Roberts over to Connor Ernst. Ernst tries to draw a defender. Rotate over to Caleb Albertson. Thought about it. Back to Roberts. Roberts tries to split a pair of defenders. Gets it out to Albertson. And Albertson with his third triple of the opening half. 2 of them were contested. We got a tie ball game at 15. 9:52 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 3-pointers up in the right wing, off the mark. And almost stolen away. They're going to say it was off the Cowboys. And Breckenridge fans don't seem to agree, but call's call. Tie ball game at 15 once again. 9:42 left to go in this opening half. Bucks get it inbounded to Holden Rinke. Rinke checks over to his head coach Jordan Roos for a call. Let's rotate over to the left wing. They're going to set up an alley-oop, and that is why. Nice lob play to Kyle Kramer. Perfect lob, perfect finish. Jackson Riggs thought about the corner 3. We'll go back to Roberts. They fired inside to Aiden Sanchez. Pair of defenders come. Reverse layup off the mark, but pair of free throws coming for Sanchez. Good awareness there to know the only way he was really going to be able to get a shot off there was try to get away from those defenders, and did a good job on that. Aiden Sanchez looking for his first points of the night. And misses the first free throw. I don't know who had it on their bingo card that Caleb Albertson would be drilling 3 threes here in their first 9 minutes of the game, but I'm loving it. Aiden Sanchez trying to make it a 1-for-2 trip. And he does. 17-16 score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. They go in to Schmidt. Kicked out of the perimeter to Hoffman. Your name's Gunner. You got to be a good shooter. And we got a travel on Kyle Kramer. Saying that's my bad on that one. Kramer will get a breather, as will Schmidt. So giving up some height in the front court, but bringing in a big man nonetheless, Brock Vipond, to duke down low with Levi Christensen. Christensen will bring him out on the perimeter. Rotate over to the left wing. They're looking to get Jackson Riggs in the post. Double team comes. He's going to go with a turnaround hook shot. And tied up for a jump ball. And possession arrow goes to the Bucks. Caleb Albertson checks out of the game. Cooper Roberts back in. So on the floor with Roberts, Aiden Sanchez, Connor Ernst, Jackson Riggs, and Levi Christensen. 8:40 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys down by 1 here in Wheaton. Skip pass over to the right side. Almost stolen away by Roberts. Gambling on it, but... Oh, and then he's going to try to poke it free from behind, but... Foul is called. And so far the third team foul on the Cowboys is Avery Smith will spell Connor Ernst. Inbounding is Andrews. They get it back to him on the right wing. Now into the corner to Hoffman. And they tried cutting, but Cooper Roberts was hanging out there in the passing lane. Feeds it up to Jackson Riggs, trying to pay him back for the feed ahead earlier, and Riggs will get a pair of free throws. Cowboys, I don't know if I'm pumping up stats or anything here, but I already got him for 6 steals here in the first 10 minutes of the ball game. You guys know me and my very unofficial stats, but that's helping the Cowboys out defensively. Jackson Riggs, first trip to the charity stripe, knocks down the first. Tied up at 17. Charlie Craychaw also getting set to check into the ball game. Next free throw is up from Riggs and good. Riggs will come out of the game and Craychaw will enter for him. 18-17 Breckenridge lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 8:10 left to go in this opening half. Hoffman with the ball on the left wing. Hoffman over to Kramer. Skipped over to the right side. And then kicked out to Hoffman for an open triple. Off the mark. My gunner theory seems to be off at the moment. And out of bounds, actually they're going to call travel. Avery Smith's fired up about it. And Kyle Kramer's saying, how could that be a travel? We kind of got tied up for it here. And they're going to stick with the call. Officials did meet to discuss it. Avery Smith. The basketball gods always favor his defense, so whenever it's going to be one of those 50-50 calls, I like his odds. Avery Smith. Over to Aiden Sanchez on the left wing. Kicked out to Levi Christensen, who's going to look to attack and get downhill. Comes to a jump stop, goes up against a pair of defenders, and draws the foul. Oh, actually, they're going to... Are they going to get him for a travel? My apologies. I missed that, but no fouls reported, so looks like a travel or a double dribble or a carry potentially. Swung over to the right side to Samuel Rinke. Either way, Border West with the ball. They trail 18-17 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And Levi Christensen swats a block. Levi Christensen trying to send a message with that one. Nothing easy down here. Cowboys got some nice, I know we were talking about this on the last broadcast, that they got some really nice size on the wings, but kind of missing that massive man in the middle as they end up swiping a steal. Caleb Albertson coming up with this one. Jackson Riggs has just checked back into the ball game. Puts up a tough contested shot on the left side, but off the mark, rebounded by the Bucks. Bucks looking to get downhill. Kick out, and a three-pointer is up off the mark, rebounded by Sanchez. Sanchez, oh, I was looking ahead just like he was. He was not going to throw it. Gets it to Cooper Roberts instead. Roberts got to get past half court. There we go. Waiting on the ball screen from Levi Christensen. Cooper Roberts gets downhill, kicks it out to Aiden Sanchez. Sanchez now looking to do the same and glides to the middle of the lane and drops it in for two. Aiden Sanchez increasing the Breck lead to 3. 20-17 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys sticking with their 1-3-1 zone. Border West punishes it down low. Gunnar Hoffman for 2. All 5 Wheaton starters now in the scoring column. Aiden Sanchez kicks it out to Caleb Albertson. Rotates to Cooper Roberts. Roberts to Levi Christensen. Christensen maybe got away with a little push off there. Puts up the left-handed midi off the mark. Border West. They go to Schmidt, who kicked it out to the perimeter. It gets rotated over to the right side, or to the right wing to Hoffman. Apologies, getting a little carried away on the camera. So that happens when I watch the game and not the screen. Kicked out to the right wing. Three-pointer is up from Rinke off the mark. Holden Rinke misses it, but Hoffman follows it and one! Gunnar Hoffman with the putback and the foul. Breckenridge Cowboys had a short-lived lead. 21-20 after the layup on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Second foul on Albertson. They'll give him a breather. The leading scorer in this ball game so far. He's got 9 of his squad's 20. Hoffman sinks the N1. Makes it 22-20 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Bringing it up will be Cooper Roberts. He's found himself running the point a lot more than he probably anticipated today. Roberts to Sanchez, back to Roberts. They keep just kind of playing back and forth. Jackson Riggs tries setting a hard ball screen, and a bit of a miscommunication there. Oh, Avery Smith is going to get called for the over and back. Smith was on the left side of the half-court line and jumped over to the right side, similar to, out of bounds. Head coach Jordan Christensen looking for an explanation. But over and back called. The turnovers kind of pile up here in the Section 6A first round matchup. And Avery Smith, did we mention that kid loves to swipe steals? Now he's going to try to follow with a layup, and he does. Avery Smith with the coast to coast. Ties it back up at 22. Buccaneers looking to answer by getting it over to Andrews on the left wing. They go back to Rinke, almost has it poked free. They kick it out to Holden Rinke, don't want to leave him that open. Off the mark though, Aiden Sanchez with the board. Sanchez firing it down the court to Jackson Riggs, and Riggs with the N1! Oh, and the flex. Too strong. So Riggs trying to complete the three-point play. And Connor Ernst checking back into the ballgame. Cowboys now up by 2. Riggs completes the old-fashioned three-point play. 4:43 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys play off to a solid start to this ball game, and that's what I get for complimenting a team. That's always coming right after. Avery Smith caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and a Buccaneers player was smart enough to realize it and got his hands up, and 3 free throws coming as a result. Heads up play there for Kyle Kramer. He's got 5 points so far. Kramer's first free throw is up and good. Cowboys had scored 5 straight up until this free throw trip. 4:36 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard here in the opening half. Now 2 for 2. And the Bucks have only missed 1 of their 6 free throws so far. 7 free throws, apologies. They're 6 of 7. Cooper Roberts will check out of the ballgame. Only 1 foul, so it's not a foul concern. And the shot is pure. 3 for 3. Tied up at 25 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Riggs with the ball. Jackson Riggs over to Connor Ernst. Ernst tries rotating to Aiden Sanchez in the right corner, but tipped out of bounds. Once again, the Border West Bucks using that length well in the passing lanes. Connor Ernst will inbound near the right corner of the floor. On his team's side, Aiden Sanchez now has it. Getting rowed all the way up near the half-court line. Gets a ball screen from Riggs. Pick and pop action. Jackson Riggs gets it back, looks to attack with a floater, and leaves it a little short, but same team on the rebound. Levi Christensen going through for 2. Levi Christensen with the putback. Gets the Cowboys the lead back, 27-25. 4:03 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Bucks go inside to Gunnar Hoffman, and Connor Ernst might have got away with the foul there, but nobody's getting away with this one, and Gunnar Hoffman, he's got his second and 1 opportunity coming his way. 6'5" senior. He's every inch of that height advantage. Avery Smith and Levi Christensen will check out of the ballgame. And trying to complete the three-point play, Gunnar Hoffman, his second of the game. And he knocks it down. Connor Ernst will run the point. It's over to Jackson Riggs. Riggs fires it to the right corner to Aiden Sanchez. Sanchez kicks out to Jackson Riggs. Quick swing over to the left corner to Charlie Craychaw. He skips the pass to Connor Ernst. Ernst rotates to Aiden Sanchez in the right corner. Sanchez, nothing but net. Aiden Sanchez puts his squad up by 2. Another lead change here in the opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Now we're tied back up. Charlie Craychaw out to Ernst. Now Jackson Riggs has it. Riggs over to Ernst. Got it to Charlie Craychaw in the left corner. His shot is off the mark. Riggs with a long rebound off the tip out. Riggs trying to draw the foul there. No call. Aiden Sanchez was looking to get the steal in the full court. Cowboys going to have to just run back. 30-30 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Schmidt with the ball. Schmidt into the right corner to Kramer. Now Rinke has it. Nice little floater in the lane for Rinke for 2. He's already got 9 points. And Border West and Breckenridge. Little quick altercation. Instead of issuing technicals, I like this. Instead, the referee's going to talk it out. And we need more of this. I'll take that over handing out double tags. I got to shake this ref's hand after the game. 32-30 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Bucks in the lead. Cooper Roberts bringing out the ball. Over to Connor Ernst. Ernst back to Roberts. They toss it back and forth above the top of the zone and almost stolen away, but crisis averted. $32-30 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Bucks in the lead in a back and forth first half. Cooper Roberts gets it to Craychaw. Aiden Sanchez drops it into Levi Christensen, who tries making the pass to the block to Avery Smith, but stolen away. It's a nice look there, just a hair too late. Avery Smith looking to get the ball right back for his squad. Into the left corner. Levi Christensen putting Andrews into a tough spot after picking up his dribble. Feeds it into Hoffman, and they go down low to a cutting Rinke for 2 more. Rinke into double figures with 11. Cooper Roberts picks it up. Gets it over to Charlie Craychaw in the right corner. Craychaw tries going between a pair of defenders and swiped away by Holden Rinke. 34-30 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. They get it to Schmidt. He's got 1 foot inside the arc, 1 foot outside near the top of the key. Hoffman gets it over to Kramer, whose 3-pointer was blocked and rebounded by Avery Smith. Sanchez gets it to Roberts over near the right sideline. Back over to the left side of the floor to Sanchez, who gets a ball screen from Craychaw. They fire it down low to a wide open Cooper Roberts. That's the most open look he's gotten all season. Roberts has got 6 points. $34-32, Buck lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. They go into the high post. Kicked out to an open Hoffman in the right corner. Hoffman rattles in the triple. Gunnar Hoffman putting his squad up by 5 with 47 seconds left to go in this ball game. Aiden Sanchez looking to set something up. Levi Christensen coming to set the screen. Sanchez ends up fumbling it, but is fouled on the ground. Not in the penalty, though. Only 4 team fouls on Border West so far. $37-32 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 37 seconds left as well. On the floor for the Cowboys, Aiden Sanchez, Levi Christensen, Cooper Roberts, Avery Smith, and Charlie Craychaw. Avery Smith gets the ball on a dribble handoff. It's over to Charlie Craychaw in the right corner. Roberts now has it to the right of the top of the key. Pull-up jumper on the midi, off the back iron, but trying to follow his own miss, and Roberts is going to pick up the foul. And it is the 1-and-1. So heading down for a free throw and looking for the first bench point of the night is Samuel Rinke. First bench point for the Bucks, I should say. 23.8 seconds remaining. This is a major improvement on the deficit the Cowboys were facing at this point in the last matchup with Border West. If we're looking for anything encouraging. I think it's been a really solid half for both squads so far. 37-32. Bucks going to add to the lead and rattle in the free throw. Once again, first bench point of the night for the Bucks. Jackson Riggs coming in the ball game for Avery Smith. 6-point deficit. Cowboys the 7 seed. It's the second seeded Bucks. 2-for-2 trip. A 7-0 run, I believe. Maybe a 9-0 run. I believe it's a 7-0 run from the Bucks. Cooper Roberts will bring it up with 20 seconds remaining. Roberts hands it off to Craychaw. Craychaw pass fake and then gets it over to Levi Christensen. Christensen to Roberts. Roberts denies the screen. Puts up a tough shot inside, but gets a friendly roll. 5 seconds remaining. Down by 5. Border West going to get a turnaround shot that is blocked by Aiden Sanchez, but looks like there's going to be a whistle. And I think they're going to say, well, we got to see what the call is going to be. Somehow everyone's yelling on both sides. I don't know what we got going on here, but... So 39-34 as we head into your Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. A bit of a weird sequence there, but you are listening to Breckenridge Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, part of the I3G Sports Network.
Buying a new home is an exciting experience, but it can be a stressful one too. Miller Realty can help relieve some of that stress with a simple formula of integrity, trust, and most importantly, experience. Their talented team is made up of Guy, Shelly, Jared, Lisa, Melissa, and Stephanie. They've put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes, and they understand this market. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Barney, Kent, Wyndmere, Wahpeton, and Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
North Dakota State College of Science is powered by the strong local connections we have with employers, business partners, program advisors, and local business leaders. We're proud to call Wahpeton home. Find out more about how you or your business can support NDSCS by visiting ndscs.edu. That's ndscs.edu.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
What if you could store heat during off-peak hours when electric prices are lowest and use it when you need it? With a heat storage system, you can. Underfloor systems and other options heat your whole home or individual rooms so you can stay comfortable and save. Plus, they're at least 100% efficient, so no energy or dollars are wasted. With Otter Tail Power Company rebates, now's the time to see how you can store, heat, and save. Go to otpco.com/heat storage to get started.
You want what you want.
At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
How much do you really know about insurance? You have to have it, and your family should be covered at all times in case of an accident. What coverage is the best for you? That's where independent insurance agents Tyler Kent and Brad Rivard at Red River Agency Incorporated of Breckenridge can help. They provide all your insurance needs for home, auto, farm, life, commercial, MPCI, and crop hail. It's that easy. Give Tyler Kent or Brad Rivard a call at 643-1623. Red River Agency Incorporated, always by your side.
And welcome to the Midcoast Ag Products Halftime Show, your number one grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. Turner Office, and we got a 39-34 ball game at the half. Breckenridge is trailing by 5, thanks to a last-second bucket, or I guess it was in the final 5 seconds. Cooper Roberts got a little short layup to drop, and it was that was a tough finish by Roberts, but that was good enough for, we'll dive into the State Farm stat report now and run through all of the scoring for you. My apologies to whatever Bucks player is getting 2 points taken away from them, because I noticed I only have 37 for them when they have 39 as a team. So apologies to whoever that is, but we got 11 points for Holden Rinke, 9 points from Gunnar Hoffman, as well as 8 points from Kyle Kramer, 6 points coming from Tayton Schmidt, and then 2 points off the bench from Samuel Rinke, and then 1 point for Braden Andrews. So maybe Braden Andrews? No, Braden Andrews, they got 1 on the scoreboard for him as well. So it looks like his is right, but I'm assuming one of the 2 players who ended up losing a point were the 2 guys who've been scoring the most, that being Holden Rinke as well as Gunnar Hoffman. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Maybe I'll be able to solve that mystery in the second half. But leading the way for the Cowboys in an unexpected start for the Cowboys, Caleb Albertson, who has been coming off the bench for Breckenridge most of this season, came out and knocked down 3 triples in the first 10 minutes of the ball game after getting the nod to start. Him and Logan Church started in this ball game. So 9 points for Caleb Albertson to lead the way on those 3 triples. I also had him for a pair of steals and a rebound. And then we have 8 points for Cooper Roberts, along with 2 rebounds and a steal. Aiden Sanchez I got for half a dozen, along with 3 rebounds and a steal. He has 3 rebounds are the most on the team. Very unofficial stats, once again. You guys know that by now. Jackson Riggs, I got him for 5 points and a steal. And then Levi Christensen, 4 points, a rebound, and a steal. And then we got Avery Smith for 2 points, a rebound, and then 2 steals. So the Cowboys doing a good job forcing turnovers, but got to get their own turnovers down a little bit here against a stingy Buccaneers defense. But I got the Cowboys as a team for 8 steals here in the first half. So that's a really nice pace there, because that doesn't even factor in the turnovers that you force other ways. Travels, double dribbles, thrown out of bounds, all that good stuff. So Breckenridge's defense making it tough on the Bucks, and I gotta say, I'm pretty happy. They gotta be pretty happy with the start they got off to. It is a 2 versus 7 matchup, and this is a team that Breckenridge lost to by 20 plus in their last matchup. So I think they're heading in the locker room thinking, obviously, they're always thinking we're down, so we could obviously be doing better. But pretty solid start for the Cowboys. We'll see if they can keep it rolling here in the second half. We'll come back and revisit those keys to the game, brought to you by Smith Motors in Wapaton. You've been listening to the Midcoast Ag Products Halftime Show. We'll be right back after this break.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, providing grain and agronomy services to help maximize your farm's potential. Red River Grain has been serving farmers for years with competitive prices and high-quality service. Speak to Brad, Carson, or Tammy for all of your grain and agronomy needs. Red River Grain, East Breckenridge, 643-3738. That's 643-3738, or you can find them online at redrivergrain.com.
With spring just around the corner, make sure your vehicle is ready for your next adventure. Smith Motors in Wapaton can help you get peace of mind to hit the open road. Call now for a multi-point vehicle inspection, schedule an oil change, tire rotation, or brake check today. Take care of routine maintenance now so you can hit the open road tomorrow. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wapaton. Visit smithmotors.com.
Ever notice how every other ad seems to be an insurance company promising to save you money?
What is with these insurance companies?
Hi, this is Matt.
And this is Amanda.
And we're your local State Farm agents.
We're here to debunk all the insurance junk.
What do you really need to know?
What is a fair and competitive price?
Let us make sure you are getting the best bang for your insurance dollar.
And find out why State Farm has been around for over 100 years and remains #1 today.
You know, there's a lot of talk about assisted living facilities in the area, but at Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge, the story really is different. Let me tell you about it. The story at Twin Town Villa is caring eyes looking after the people you love. It's a collection of ears listening to what their residents need. It's the gentle, compassionate action that takes care of those needs. It's real connection that assures you that your family members are never alone. That's just part of the story. Take a tour and see for yourself. Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge.
Welcome back to your Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your #1 grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. And now we'll revisit those keys to the game that we had, brought to you by Smith Motors in Wapaton, small town friendly, big town deals. And if you guys remember, I said, get off to a nice start here to help yourselves out going into halftime. I'm going to say they did just that, and a big reason for that, Caleb Albertson coming out and just absolutely stroking to start off this ball game. And I love that a couple of those were contested. That's how you know his confidence is really going. When he's like willing to let it rip, when he's got a defender coming over to fly over that he's got to shoot over. And I would say 2 of those 3 were contested, so I'm excited to see if we're going to get to see Caleb let it rip some more here in the second half. Breckenridge once again down 39-34 as we get this rolling. That'll do it for your Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show. Breckenridge coming out with 4 of the 5 original starters. Avery Smith will get the nod here in the second frame. Logan Church had started the ball game for Smith. And then Albertson had started in Craychaw's place, so they'll keep Albertson in. And Avery Smith gets it inbound to Cooper Roberts. Roberts had to try out for a track scholarship to go track that one down really quick here, but gets it over to Levi Christensen near the top of the key. Tries feeding it into Roberts, but stolen away. Bucks out and running. They got 2 guys up ahead of the defense, and that turns into a transition layup for Andrews. $41-34 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Aiden Sanchez has it in the left corner. Pull-up jumper at the elbow. Off the mark. Rebounded by Avery Smith. Smith going to drive inside. Picks up his dribble. Looking for an open teammate. Instead, he'll just step through himself. Misses it. Tracked down by Roberts. Roberts goes to a little Euro step there. And I don't know if he was supposed to get called for a travel on that one, but I'm a fan either way. Roberts with the layup. Avery Smith got an offensive rebound on that, as did Roberts, to keep the possession alive. 3-pointers up from Kramer, nothing but net. It's got a smooth stroke. It's up to 11 points on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Levi Christensen looking to go to work, has his shot blocked. And Bucks out and running once again. They lead 44-36 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And Avery Smith's going to get a foul right in front of the Buccaneers bench. It's a 5-point game at the half. 16:34 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Bucks got an 8-point lead on the Cowboys. And I found out my 2 points that I had missing were Gunnar Hoffman's, who had 11 at the break. Caleb Albertson tried tying it up for a jump ball, and then Cooper Roberts got it on the party too and swiped it away. Feeds it up to Aiden Sanchez in transition. Sanchez ends up going to call a foul on the floor. $44-36 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cooper Roberts, the lone Cowboy in double figures. Got his 10th point right here at the beginning of the second half. Avery Smith now at the ball. Hoffman out guarding him. Levi Christensen blows right by his man for two. You don't see Christensen get a whole lot of opportunities like that to get downhill from the wing. Maybe they should, though. 44-38 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Bucks almost turn it over. Now are reassessing. Get over to Hoffman on the left side. Quick swing out to Rinke in the left corner. Rinke's shot is off the mark, rebounded by Avery Smith. 44-38 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cooper Roberts driving in with the right-handed layup off the mark. Avery Smith with another rebound. Goes to the crab dribble and has his shot blocked out of bounds. Talk about a guy who can rebound for his position, though. I don't know how he how he comes out of these sometimes with the ball. It doesn't really make sense, but love the hustle. 15:28 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Inbounding under the bucket is going to be Aiden Sanchez. Gets it into Cooper Roberts in the high post. Roberts looking to attack on Kramer. Picks up his dribble. Gets it out to Jackson Riggs, who's checked in the game, along with Charlie Krejcha. Swings it over to Krejcha on the left side of the floor. Now he's looking to shake his defender over to Aiden Sanchez. Sanchez pulls up a long three from the left side, off the mark. Rebounded by the Bucks. 15:07 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breck down by 6. They trail by 5 at the half. They feed it inside to Schmidt. Oh, what a good break for the Cowboys. Levi Christensen batted the pass, or went right back to Schmidt. Bounced off his head and went out of bounds. Bucks will take a timeout. We'll take one with them. This timeout brought to you by Highcamp Construction. You are listening to Breckenridge Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live. Part of the I3G Sports Network. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Take charge of your financial future with a proactive approach from Bremer Bank in Breckenridge. Did you know that Bremer offers more than just traditional banking services? We also offer investment, wealth management, and insurance services for all of your financial needs. Bremer can help you plan for your future and protect what matters most. The professionals at Bremer are ready to help you think ahead. Stop by Bremer today to learn more about our comprehensive financial solutions, or call 218-643-8721.
$44-38 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. After that Highcamp Construction timeout, Breckenridge trailing by 6. A 2-7 matchup between these Section 6A foes, with Breckenridge coming to Wheaton for the second time this year. Win or lose, Wheaton's final home game, as the next few batch of section games will be played at Minnewaska for the South subsection, that is. Levi Christensen kicks it out to Cooper Roberts for 3, and he knocks it down. Cooper Roberts with 13 points. 44-41 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And Levi Christensen comes away with a steal, tries feeding it up. Has it almost stolen away. Cooper Roberts skips it over to the right side. Charlie Krejcha wide open for a 3, off the mark. Aiden Sanchez with the rebound. Sanchez tries kicking it out and almost has it stolen away, but tries throwing it off a defender, but I don't know if he thought the referee was wearing matching jerseys with the gray, but tried throwing it to the referee. Three-point game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 14-13 left to go. Gunnar Hoffman over to Kramer. They're looking to lob to Kramer again, but they sail this one, but he tracks it down. Levi Christensen once again batted another pass. Racking up the deflections today. Got a 3-point game once again. Breckenridge trailed 39-34 at the break. They get inbounded to Andrews near the top of the key. To Holman on the left wing. Into the high post to Schmidt. Schmidt surveying. Gets it over to Rinke. Rinke puts up a tough floater. Nothing but net, despite the fantastic defense from Aiden Sanchez the whole way. 46-41. They beat him down the court with Levi Christensen. He's going to go up with that every time, but that time it's blocked. Bucks have Kramer bring it up. Now rotated to Hoffman in the right corner. Rinke with another drive inside. That floater is dynamite, but this time he's going to miss it. Rebounded by Jackson Riggs. Jackson Riggs gets into the paint, has his shot blocked, and it gets batted out to Levi Christensen. Christensen kicks out to Charlie Craychaw. Pump fake, dribbles into a pull-up, and shot is blocked, and then after it's recovered by the Bucks, they throw it off of Craychaw. So out of bounds off the Cowboys. Breckenridge Cowboys take a timeout. This timeout once again brought to you by Highcam Construction. We are back to a 5-point deficit. Breckenridge trailing 46-41 when we come back. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live per the i3G Sports Network.
Have you ever been driving and see a small pebble hit your windshield, resulting in a crack or chip? Well, it happens to even the best drivers. Jaworski Glass and Repair on Dakota Avenue in Wapton is your local glass repair expert. They repair glass chips on all types of vehicles, as well as windshield replacements and custom glass cutting. Jaworski Glass and Repair guarantees quality work in a prompt manner. Give Jaworski Glass and Repair a call today, 642-4527.
Back in 30 seconds, I should have said. I didn't realize it was a 30-second timeout, so apologies. 46-41, your score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Border West Bucks in the lead. Aiden Sanchez guarding Holden Rinke in the full court. They get over to Andrews. Andrews back to Holden Rinke. Rinke was looking to take it inside and either stolen or rebounded by Levi Christensen. I'm going to go steal on that one because I think Rinke kind of lost track of it. Roberts to Christensen. Border West gambled on it. Christensen ends up trying to bully his man down low, but misses the layup attempt. Aiden Sanchez swipes the steal. He's got 3 men around him. Goes to a pump fake and shoots it over and drops it in for 2. Aiden Sanchez with the steal and the bucket to cut it back down to 3. 46-43 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 12:20 left to go. Schmidt over to the right wing. Now they go back inside to Schmidt. He's got 2 defenders waiting on him, but he's not worried about it. Shoots it anyways. Levi Christensen with the board. Cooper Roberts bringing it up for the Cowboys on the left side of the floor. Roberts is trying to get a ball screen. Now he's looking to go to work on Kramer and gets his pocket picked. Andrew is looking for the transition layup, and he'll miss it. Rebounded by Border West. That shot is off the mark. Another rebound by Border West, but they're going to say foul on the floor beforehand. Gunnar Hoffman was looking for his 3rd and 1 of the day. Only the 2nd team foul on the Cowboys here, and I think it's also on, or no, not on Avery Smith. That's on Connor Ernst. I was going to say that's Avery Smith's 2nd foul of the half. And Jackson Riggs checks into the ball game. Riggs on the floor with Connor Ernst, Aiden Sanchez, Avery Smith, and Cooper Roberts. Border West gets it inbounded cleanly to the other Rinke, Samuel Rinke, freshman who comes off the bench for this squad. Holden Rinke looking to get downhill. Avery Smith almost swipes another steal. Off the mark, and it leads to a Kramer layup. So Kyle Kramer lays it in. Jackson Riggs has it on the left wing. He's going to let it rip from 3 and has his shot blocked. Now he's going to try to track it down. And tries getting the block from behind, and a foul is called. So foul in transition, 2 free throws coming. Kramer, his squad up by 5. Cowboys have now cut it down to 3 points on 2 occasions here in the second half. 11:19 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Kramer's free throw is off the mark. Charlie Craychaw and Caleb Albertson into the game, a pair of snipers. Jackson Riggs will come out, as does Connor Ernst. Roberts and Avery Smith at the bottom of this. And 1-for-2 trip for Kramer. That free throw miss matches the amount of misses they had in the first half, as Bucks were really taking care of business at the stripe. Got them for 9 of 10 in the opening half. Charlie Craychaw looking to get a ball screen. It's over to Avery Smith instead. Cowboys trailing by 6. Cooper Roberts goes baseline, hits that spin move, frees himself up, kicks it out to Caleb Albertson for an open triple. His shot's off the mark, and rebounded by Gunnar Hoffman. Hoffman going to get past Aiden Sanchez. Now Samuel Rinke kicks it out to the perimeter to Garrett Basta, who's checking in for his first action of the ball game. By my count, at least. Basta. Actually, he might have come in for the final minute of the first half, but Samuel Rinke's three is wide, is off the mark and goes out of bounds. Cowboys will take over. 10:30 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And kind of to be expected, Levi Christensen's breather was not very long. Back into the ball game. Levi Christensen. It's hard to even remember when last year he had to play JV all last year because of transfer rules. So it's been a joy to watch him this year in his junior campaign. Aiden Sanchez, or Cooper Roberts, apologies, with a nice floater inside. Roberts is up to 15 points. 49-45 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Bucks go inside. Oh, Schmidt got away, almost got away with the travel there. They said we gotta stop the game and check this. The radio guy thinks there was a travel. We can hear him up there. He probably can, unfortunately. 10:02 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. That doesn't mean he's listening, obviously. They just hear me because I'm loud. Breckenridge has Charlie Craychaw, Levi Christensen, Aiden Sanchez, Caleb Albertson, and Cooper Roberts on the floor. Roberts will bring it up with 10 minutes left to go. Levi Christensen denies the ball screen, goes right to the bucket, and has it tipped away from him, out of bounds. Kind of lost the dribble there as a pair of defenders came crashing in on him. Aiden Sanchez will inbound it to the left of the bucket. They go into Levi Christensen. It's a nice little easy entry. Was looking for Aiden Sanchez running off a pair of screens, but he'll go over to Cooper Roberts instead. Roberts has got a mismatch he likes. Picks up his dribble, gets his man to jump, and oh, I thought that was going to be an and one, but he'll have to settle for a pair of free throws. But it's just been talk about guys that have been fun to watch have breakout campaigns. I was talking in the girls' game about Piper Janing being like the most improved player on that team, but I think Cooper Roberts is going to be taking home that award if they have that this year, even though we've got some other guys. Charlie Craychaw, big jump from last year too, but Cooper Roberts was starting on the varsity last year, so we kind of got a bigger sample size to see how much he's improved, and knocks down the first free throw. $49-45 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. They not count the first free throw? Oh, they counted it. There we go. Scoreboard's just a little late, and 1-for-2 trip for Roberts. 49-46. Once again, the lead has been cut to 3. It's as close as the Cowboys have gotten this second half. The third time they've got it down to 3. Holden Rinke with the ball. Charlie Craychaw guarding. Rinke kicks out to the left corner. Andrew is looking to get downhill with a right-handed shot. Way off the mark. Rebounded by Roberts. Roberts fires down the court to Levi Christensen. Christensen was soaring through the air to try to track that one down, but I think even if he had another, if he was 6'9", I don't know if he's coming down with that one. So 3-point game once again. Border West, the 2 seed, trying to avoid the upset against the 7th-seeded Cowboys here in the South subsection. 9:06 left to go in this ball game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Winner plays on Saturday at Minnewaska Area High School. Gunnar Hoffman almost has it stolen away, but is able to drop it off to an open teammate, and then that got tipped out of bounds. Levi Christensen applying the defense there. How many times have we said that? Levi Christensen getting a deflection out of bounds. At least 3 by my count. Off the top of my head, 49-46. Bucks in the lead once again on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Schmidt hands it off to Rinke, Samuel Rinke, that is. Swung over to Holden Rinke, who misses the 3 as Border West has gone a little cold from deep here in the second half. We'll see if that helps the Cowboys out anymore as Schmidt, maybe it's not just from deep, Schmidt just missed a layup as well. Levi Christensen with the board. Cowboys come up with a stop. A 3-pointer could tie this one up. 8:30 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Sanchez gets it to Christensen. Christensen waiting on Avery Smith. They'll look to drive inside Smith. Wide open for a triple on the left wing. Off the mark. And Gunnar Hoffman with the rebound for the Border West. Now the drop off down low to Schmidt for the easy 2. Missed the last layup, but making up for it on that one. 51-46 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowboys go to Cooper Roberts in the right corner. Aiden Sanchez now has it, gets a ball screen from Christensen, puts up a mid-range jumper. Very nice contest. Avery Smith with the rebound. Gets it out to Roberts. Levi Christensen won't take the 3. He'll drive inside instead and gets fouled. Levi Christensen, I think I only remember about 1 3 that he's put up this year, and I'm pretty sure he made it. So who's going to argue with that percentage? But he'll take it inside and get a pair of free throws instead. I don't have the official numbers in front of me to know his actual shooting splits out there, so don't press me on that. 7:41 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. But when the free throw looks that good, I mean, am I on to something? Christensen rattles it in. He's got 7 points in this ball game. Next free throw is up. And off the back iron, Connor Ernst tracks down the rebound, though. Gets it back to Christensen. Beautiful drop off to Avery Smith, but his shot is blocked and rebounded by the Bucks. Bucks looking to get down in transition for a bucket, and Schmidt just playing bully ball. Has his shot blocked. Gunnar Hoffman was looking for another N1, but he's just going to get a pair of free throws instead. 51-47 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. What has been a very tight battle. I don't think either team has led by double digits at any point in this game. I think the biggest the lead has gotten is 8. And first free throw is off the mark from Hoffman. First trip to the line for Gunnar Hoffman here in the second half. Hoffman's next free throw off the mark. Jackson Riggs tries hauling down the rebound, but Connor Ernst is the one who ends up tracking it down after the 0 for 2 trip. Aiden Sanchez was looking for Avery Smith down low. He'll go to Riggs instead. Riggs with a nice kick out to Levi Christensen. Christensen getting downhill, and another wide open layup for Levi Christensen. Breckenridge will take a timeout with 51-49 on the scoreboard. Bucks in the lead, 7:06 left to play. You are listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM. Cowboys looking to pull off the upset here at Wheaton High School.
Comdell Innovation of Wapaton would like to wish all of the student athletes the best of luck in tonight's games. If you or someone you know is looking for a new career, Comdell Innovation is here. Comdell is looking to hire machinists and tool fabrication technicians. Head to comdellinnovation.com and click Job Opportunities to apply. That's Comdell Innovation of Wapaton, wishing the best of luck to students and coaches in tonight's game.
Cargill Wapaton is hiring for operations technicians. $28 an hour starting pay with $3,000 sign-on bonus. No experience needed. We will train. Great benefits and immediate PTO. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers.
51-49 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge trailing by 2. It's as close as they have gotten to cutting into the lead. Cowboys got a timeout right after that last bucket from Levi Christensen, who's got 9 points on the day. Holden Rinke gets it over to Gunnar Hoffman. Hoffman with Aiden Sanchez guarding. They're looking for Kyle Kramer on the three-pointer off the mark. Andrews with better position gets the rebound despite giving up some height. Aiden Sanchez bats the ball loose, but then it gets kicked over to the left wing. Gunnar Hoffman didn't have anyone around him, but decided to throw it over instead. Kyle Kramer misses the three, and Jackson Riggs tracks it down for the board. Cooper Roberts continues to run the point. Jackson Riggs to Levi Christensen near the top of the key. Christensen looking to drive once again. Has Avery Smith wide open for a triple. He'll drive instead. Smith got a man to jump, but wasn't able to finish the layup. 6:10 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge down 51-49. Looking to pull off an upset here against second-seeded Border West. Jackson Riggs gets called for the foul. Oh, actually, Avery Smith picking it up. His third foul. So, Border West has Kramer at the stripe. He's 4 for 5 at the line, make it 5 for 6. He's got a very nice stroke. Looking to make it another 2 for 2 trip. Cowboys now down by 3. Charlie Craychaw has just checked in the ball game. Another 2 for 2 trip for Kramer. Cooper Roberts, his squad down by 4. 53-49 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Levi Christensen looking to drive past the defense. The defender had his back turned. That was supposed to be helping. And Levi Christensen, just barbecue chicken when it's him getting to the rack. Cuts the lead back down to 2 off the mark. Kramer tries getting the board, but Levi Christensen's going to be the last one to touch it. $53-51 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, and I have not seen Christensen attack like this from the perimeter all year, as Cooper Roberts is able to steal the inbound pass. He's got one man in front of him. Hits that spin move, gets a pair of men to jump, and what a sequence! Got to drop after sending 2 defenders into the air. We got a tie ball game. Cooper Roberts is locked in. Junior's got 18 points, and we got a timeout taken by Border West. Tied up at 53. You are listening to Breckenridge Basketball on B92.7 FM. Back in 60 seconds.
Kraus Brothers Construction is a diversified construction aggregate materials, heavy equipment, and trucking company, serving the Red River Valley with locations in Wahpeton, Hankinson, Veblen, South Dakota, and Rolog, Minnesota. Give them a call today at 701-642-4488. Kraus Brothers Construction prides themselves in offering and producing outstanding service and superior products to their customers. Give Kraus Brothers Construction a call today at 701-642-4488.
It's the place where good friends gather. It's a place that's all about friendly service, good food, and occasionally really good music, too. Welcome to the Black Pelican in Wyndmere. The Black Pelican is that comfortable place where you can enjoy your favorite beverage. Take home some off sale and make some great memories. Relax and just have some fun. So stop in and take a break from the day. Make some great memories. That's what the Black Pelican is all about. The Black Pelican, where all your friends go in Wyndmere, North Dakota.
And welcome back. 53 all as the Cowboys have just tied it up. Cooper Roberts putting together one of the better games of his career with 18 points already with 5:15 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. More importantly, he has spearheaded this comeback, and Levi Christensen has played a big role in that as well. Got a hand on that one. Inbounding under the basket will be Holden Rinke. Inbounded to near the top of the key. Andrews with the ball. Hands it off to Kramer. Kramer to Holden Rinke. Holden Rinke calling out for a ball screen. Gets it. Decides not to shoot the three. Drops it off instead and stolen away by Aiden Sanchez. Sanchez able to track it down before it goes out of bounds. Cooper Roberts now with the ball. They're putting the game in his hands. I don't blame them. Levi Christensen said, I'll get in on this too. Kicks it out to Charlie Craychaw for a wide open triple. Got it! Charlie Craychaw Big shot Chuck gives his squad their first lead of the half. And the open layup off the mark. Aiden Sanchez tracks it down, feeds it ahead to a wide open Krejci for two, and he misses the layup, but rebounded by Jackson Riggs. Jackson Riggs following for two. Cowboys all of a sudden up by 5. They're on a 9-0 run. Gunnar Hoffman tries to get into Kramer. Kramer tracks it down to the right corner. Feeds it into Schmidt. Schmidt going right at Christensen. Misses it. Christensen with a great defense leads to the Aiden Sanchez rebound. Sanchez taking it himself to the cup. Drops it off to Christensen. They're going to call a travel beforehand. Charlie Krejci nails the big triple and then gets the most open layup of his life. And we'll just say he was trying to throw it off the backboard to a dunking teammate. But Jackson Riggs followed it. Laid it in for two, and Cowboys now up 5. 3:54 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Gunnar Hoffman picks up his dribble, and we got a timeout taken by Border West to get Hoffman out of the situation. 58-53, Cowboys up with 3:46 left to go. This timeout brought to you by Highcamp Construction. You are listening to Breckenridge Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live per the I3G Sports Network.
A remodel, addition, or new construction resembles a puzzle. You look at the edges.
Hey, that was my cousin. And Wheaton Herman Border West comes back with a bucket. 2 points for Schmidt. Jackson Riggs draws the foul. And looks like when the fans were sharing all of their excitement, my equipment all got turned off. So now I'm kind of having to reset everything. Apologies, folks. We're used to this on my broadcast by now. Jackson Riggs is at the stripe, though. Looking to help his squad out. Free throw is up and gets a very generous bounce. Squad now up by 4 once again. Jackson Riggs looking to make it a 2-for-2 trip. And misses the second. Rebounded by Schmidt. Kramer feeds it ahead. Gunnar Hoffman with Levi Christensen applying the pressure. Drops it into the corner. Riggs applying the pressure there. They get it back to Kramer. Kramer with a tough pull-up and rattles it in. Jackson Riggs throws a home run pass down the floor, and it is picked off. Kramer is fouled. And just like that, Border West is only down by 2. 59-57 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. So Breckenridge will send Avery Smith into the game for Jackson Riggs. I expect this to be a long breather. Assuming Riggs is going to be closing this ball game out. But what a night it has been for the Cowboys. Still 2:52 left to go in the ball game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge up by 2. Border West trying to avoid the upset in the 2 versus 7 matchup. Kramer with the ball. Kramer looking to attack on Krejci. Gets it over to Sam Rinke. Rinke gets it to Holman. Or, my apologies, Hoffman. And a little spin move from Holden Rinke, and another tough mid-range jumper. Border West ties it up at 59. Off back-to-back contested mid-range jumpers with a hand right in their face, but they were not phased. Border West looking to keep their season alive on their home floor. Cooper Roberts now has it near the top of the key. 2:09 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Aiden Sanchez was looking to drive, takes it back out, skips it over to Levi Christensen. Christensen getting downhill, and no foul call, but the defender was straight up in the zone. We're going with that. Looked like Border West going to get the lead right back. Holden Rinke with the ball. You need a tough make. Him or Kramer are both good options, and Kramer ends up missing the layup. Aiden Sanchez with the rebound. Feeds it ahead to Roberts. Cooper Roberts getting the play from head coach Jordan Christensen. Dribbling right by his head coach. And Christensen will take a timeout. We'll take one with him. Hopefully my equipment's not going to get unplugged here on the timeout break. You are listening to Breckenridge Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live per the i3G Sports Network. Back in 60 seconds.
Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing is proud to serve all sugar beet growers in the valley and surrounding areas. Thank you for letting Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing take care of all your beet equipment repairs and reconditioning. Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing offers on-site farm service on all make and models of beet equipment. Thank you for trusting us to take care of your beet equipment repairs. Call 642-1181 to set up an appointment. Valley Beet Service and Manufacturing in Dwight, North Dakota.
When you need care, you want to know it's close to where you live, work, and play. That's why at Sanford Health, we're committed to providing you with the care you need, when you need it, right here where you call home. Dr. Dylan Torgerson is a family medicine physician that offers care for the entire family in Wapton. And it's always easy to make an appointment with convenient clinic locations, hours, and online options that fit your schedule. Find your provider, Dr. Dylan Torgerson, at sanfordhealth.org or by calling 642-7000.
1:28 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, and we got a good one, folks. Second-seeded Border West, seventh-seeded Breckenridge Cowboys looking to pull off the upset here. Aiden Sanchez inbounding in front of his own bench, looking for an open teammate. Nobody's coming to the ball. Cooper Roberts will finally oblige. Has it on the left wing. Pair of defenders on him against this zone that Border West is whipping out, and they're looking to get Charlie Crayjohn open. Look for three, off the mark. Levi Christensen with the board, though, and he has it stripped free. Aiden Sanchez follows it, off the mark. Rebounded by Border West, and then Aiden Sanchez tied up for a jump ball, and they're going to call a foul. He thought he had it tied up for a jump ball, I should say, but ended up getting tossed on the ground. So foul on Sanchez, and it's 1-1. Cowboys had the 5-point lead. And now Border West, still getting the name wrong here with 1:08 left to go on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, has Holden Rinke at the stripe. Rinke's first trip to the free throw line. But with the tough shots we've seen him make, we got to think he's a good free throw shooter too, and he breaks it. And rebounded by Hoffman. His shot is good! Hung on the rim for a good while, but finally dropped in. 1 minute remaining in this ball game on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard, 61-59. Roberts hands it off to Sanchez on the right wing. Aiden Sanchez going to Roberts, has it almost stripped away. He's going to go right at the defense, freeing himself up, and actually had a look at a turnaround that he was going to bank in, but they're going to say foul on the floor beforehand. My camera got bumped once again. Or not my camera, my equipment. Roberts has it. Roberts looking to attack. Gets it out to Levi Christensen. Christensen driving inside. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it out to Aiden Sanchez. Sanchez to Roberts for three. Got it! Cooper Roberts for the lead. 22 seconds remaining. Border West down by 1. Holden Rinke has the ball. It's over to Hoffman. Hoffman to Andrews. Swung over to the right wing to Kramer. And they're going to call a timeout. We'll stick with them. Timeout called by Border West. And Cooper Roberts, with the shot clock expiring, drills the triple. biggest shot of the young man's career. And we got a timeout. We'll stay here for the timeout, though. 62-61, Breckenridge in the lead. An unreal hit from a few feet behind the three-point line from Roberts. Just a massive triple. Cowboys take the lead. There's just under 30 seconds left to play. This timeout brought to you by Heitkamp Construction. Cowboys looking to finish this one out, but the Bucks are going to have a chance to win this one on their home floor. Breckenridge sticking with their 5 of Cooper Roberts, Aiden Sanchez, Avery Smith, Levi Christensen, and Connor Ernst as well. Cowboys going to pull off the upset behind Cooper Roberts' massive triple. 12.5 seconds left to play on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Breckenridge once again looking to pull off the upset. They trail 62-61, or they lead 62-61. Holden Rinke looking to get a ball screen, gets downhill for an open layup, and he drops it in. 6 seconds remaining. And Breckenridge is heated. They're looking for a moving screen on Sam Rinke. Sam Rinke came and set the ball screen and stuck to his man the whole way down. So I see why the coaching staff is a little upset at the situation, but either way, 2 points for Holden Rinke are going on the scoreboard, and now they are back up 63-62. We'll once again stay here for this timeout break. And what has been an absolute thriller. 63-62, Border West in the lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And on that sequence, Holden Rinke got the ball to the left of the top of the key, was looking to get downhill toward the right block, and got a screen from the other Rinke, Sam Rinke. And as he rolled to the hoop, I believe Cowboy coaching staff might have been looking for a moving screen, because I could tell they were a little hot after that. And they had to call a timeout, and we'll see what they got drawn up for the final 6 seconds. You got to be thinking it's going to get in Cooper Roberts' hands. I see Jackson Riggs in the ball game along with Charlie Craychaw. Likely want to have those hands on the perimeter in case there's going to come down to a buzzer-beating shot. 63-62 once again on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 7.5 seconds remaining. Head coach Jordan Christensen sends Christensen as the inbounder. Cooper Roberts will be the man bringing it up. They got to go the full length of the floor in 7.5 seconds. Christensen will run the baseline. Gets it into Jackson Riggs. Riggs bringing it up. Gets past half court. Goes to Cooper Roberts. Puts up a floater. And shot is off the mark. And Border West comes up with the rebound. And that will do it. Cowboys fall in a heartbreaker. 63-62 your final. Border West survives and advances. We'll tell you more about it in the postgame show, brought to you by Miller Realty. You've been listening to Breckenridge Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, part of the I3G Sports Network.
Are you looking to replace existing countertops or new build projects? Prairie Stone Countertops provides premium stone at a competitive rate. Prairie Stone will price match quotes for 20% or more savings. With over 400 stone slabs in stock to view, we provide a large variety of inventory on hand. Prairie Stone Countertops is a trusted partner for all of your countertop projects and installation. We'd like to extend thanks to all of our satisfied customers from all of us at Prairie Stone Countertops.
To find out more information or to view their gallery, visit them on the web at prairie-stone.com or give them a call today at 605-637-5500. 5582.
Mindak Farmers Cooperative is proud to be serving the Red River Valley since 1974. The staff in Mindak Farmers Cooperative would like to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of the agribusiness community. From the fields to the parts stores to the factory, everyone works together to sweeten the local economy, pumping millions into the strength of our schools, communities, and businesses. Thanks to all for helping support the local farmer and our communities. Pure sugar by nature. Mindak Farmers Cooperative in Wapaton.
They say when the going gets tough, the tough get going. At OK Tire, we're here to keep you going. From Firestone tires and replacements to retreads and even Firestone tracks, we have you covered. Our certified Firestone experts are ready to get you back up and running, no matter if you're on site or in the field, saving you time and money. OK Tire, we keep the tough going.
Wapaton Parks and Recreation is proud of our community and the talented student athletes competing tonight, providing community collaborations, a family-focused environment, and endless activities. Wap Parks and Rec is here for you. Make sure to check out their website, wapatonparks.com, for more information on rec programs, parks, facilities, and events.
Check out our Facebook page, Wapaton Parks and Recreation, for all other updates. And good luck to all teams and coaches from all of us at Wapaton Parks and Recreation.
Thrifty Horizons wishes all the players good luck throughout the playoffs. Check out Thrifty Horizons on Facebook for daily sales. Thrifty Horizons is in need of clean, resellable household donations. Thrifty Horizons store and donation hours are Monday through Wednesday, 9 to 5, Thursday, 9 to 7, and Friday, 9 to 3. Donatable items including clothing, toys, furniture, books, and movies. Find us at 229 Minnesota Avenue, Breckenridge, Minnesota. Good luck from all of us at Thrifty Horizons.
A good coach knows how to set goals, analyze risk, and win. American Federal takes a similar approach with your money. We bring together the bankers who make banking easy for you. Whether you're financing a business, needing insurance, planning for retirement, or buying a home, American Federal advisors can take care of it all for you. Together with American Federal, always a winning team. Member FDIC.
Scott's Electric has built their entire reputation on quality workmanship. Their dedication is to you. At Scott's Electric, it's all about customer satisfaction. They cover all the bases. New construction from commercial to industrial, agricultural, residential, and communications. Scott's Electric wrote the book on electric service and repair. They can handle utility placement and street lighting too. Find them at www.scottselectric.net or call 701-642-9244. Scott's Electric, quality workmanship with dedication to customer satisfaction.
When you're looking for catering, what comes to mind? Joel Ellingson at Favorites Drive-Thru Deli. Give him a call at 899-0942 for your catering events. Find him on Facebook, too. Favorites Drive-Thru Deli in Breckenridge.
B92.7 is KBMW Breckenridge Wapaton.
All the hits from 2KM today.
And welcome to the Miller Realty postgame show on B92.7 FM and live streaming on YouTube at KBMW News Live. And the Cowboys fall in a heartbreaker. 63-62 your final as, both of the Breckenridge programs got a twist of the knife on the final game of the year. But, that's just how it shakes out sometimes. So we'll run through how we got to those 63 points for Border West and the 62 points for the Cowboys respectively. Starting off with Border West, 18 points from Kyle Kramer. He was followed by Holden Rinke, who had 17, including the game-winning shot, getting to the rack for a layup off of a pick and roll. 13 points from Gunnar Hoffman, 11 of those coming in the first half. So Breckenridge did a nice job on him in the second half. And then 10 points for Tayton Schmidt. Along with him was 3 points from Braden Andrews and then 2 points from Samuel Rinke. So 4 guys in double figures, and they were kind of doing the heavy lifting. They're only 5 points outside of the 4 guys in double figures. And then Breckenridge put 7 guys in the scoring column, and they were led by Cooper Roberts with 21, 13 of them coming in the second half, including the massive triple as the shot clock expired with under 30 seconds left to go. That put the Cowboys up and was the biggest shot of his life. Could have potentially had them moving on to the next round, but it wasn't meant to be as Border West got a timeout. Ran an action they were, that they were comfortable with that would get them to the hoop, and it did. Got them 2 points. So 21 points for Roberts. The only other player in double figures was Levi Christensen. I got 4 rebounds for each of them, by the way, and 2 steals for each of them. 9 points from Caleb Albertson on a trio of triples in the first half. Also had 2 steals and a rebound in his final game as a Cowboy. 8 points for Aiden Sanchez, along with 6 rebounds and 3 steals. 8 points for Jackson Riggs as well, along with 3 boards. And then 3 points for Charlie Craychaw off a big triple in the second half. And then 2 points from Avery Smith as well. And that triple also was the go-ahead shot to give the Cowboys their first lead of the second half. So it was massive. And then was followed up by a Jackson Riggs layup to put their squad up by 5. And from there on, Border West outscored the Cowboys 10-4 to close out the game for this 63-62 victory. So ending it on a 10-4 run by the Bucs. It's like kind of procrastinating on a last-minute project where you catch fire right at the last minute, because this was a very back-and-forth, tightly contested ball game, and 63-62 ended up being the final with Border West coming out on top once again. And let's before we, we'll come back in the next part of the Miller Realty post-game show and run through your play of the game and your player of the game as always. But we just kind of thought we'd do a little kind of a look back on Breckenridge's season thus far, because obviously a season that was kind of marred by the controversy of having to forfeit multiple games. Of course, that is obviously going to be something that everyone kind of remembers when they look back on. The final record is going to show 5-23 on the season. And everyone's going to hopefully remember that 7 of those wins were taken away, because this was not a 5-win ball team, that is for sure. This was a night and day different team from the last couple of years that the Cowboys have seen. And you know what? A lot of it was, getting some very key guys in the lineup. Obviously, the J.D. Gomez experience didn't continue, unfortunately, which was just a massive bummer, because he was the MVP through the first about 15 games of the year. Was fantastic for the Cowboys before having to sit out the rest of the season due to transfer eligibility rules. Levi Christensen, we talked about him earlier. If you're watching on the video stream, you can see him getting a quick shot with his parents. And Levi Christensen had to sit out last year, coincidentally, because of transfer rules. So he had to play on the JV last season, but they got him into the varsity lineup this year, and boy, did he was outstanding. He was such a great addition to the lineup, so he had a fantastic season. They got Jackson Riggs back for a full season as well. He had a really nice junior campaign as well. Excited to see what he's got in store for us for next year. And we also had a lot of other highlights. We got to see I'm just basically shouting out all these guys here. Caleb Albertson getting to shine on senior night, and then kind of getting to relive that here in the first half with a few big triples in his final game as a Cowboy. Logan Church always giving some instant, whatever you need basically every time he comes in. If you need some energy on the offensive end, the defensive end, Logan Church is usually going to provide it. Aiden Sanchez took a huge step this year. It was such a blessing for him to kind of get to his position where he needed to be, and playing over on the wing. Got to make sure I don't miss anybody here. I might as well just go through the entire roster, folks. We're already this far. Why not? You guys are sticking around for the post-game show, aren't you? Connor Ernst, another guy who kind of brings stability for the squad when he's out there. I thought he showed a lot of growth this year as well, and started for a bulk of this year. As it seems like kind of the extension of the coaching staff out there when Connor Ernst is out there trying to help try to keep everything on the road here. You can always see he's always trying to make the right play and get the right guy the ball whenever it gets in his hands. Avery Smith. How did I forget about Avery Smith? You just probably heard me throw my pen up in the air. I don't know how I forgot about Avery Smith, because he's been another outstanding addition and has brought back some of that defensive edge that maybe has been missing a little bit here for the last couple of years for the Cowboy program. But Avery Smith, just a fantastic sophomore campaign, so we're spoiled enough where we get a couple more years to watch him as well. And let's see if I think I kind of got everybody that's that played tonight at least. Got to make sure to shine a light on all of them. And then some of the great moments this year, like Breckenridge getting their first conference win in a couple years over Frazee. That was their 4th game of the year, and actually started off the year with a really nice record to be at the top of their subsection. Went on a little bit of a losing streak before picking up that massive win in the border battle. I know that that's going to be one, even though they end up having to forfeit after the fact, that overtime win in the border battle that I'm still mad I had to miss. Double overtime, actually, was another highlight for the Cowboys on the year, of course. And then some signature wins down the stretch here. That DGF win near the end of the regular season was massive. And then obviously they kind of got to run it up on Ortonville to get into the Section 6A tournament. So not exactly a 5-22 season. We got to have that caveat of the 7 forfeits. So, I guess it'd be a 12-16 record, I guess, if you take away those. But, it is what it is. That's what the MSHSL ruled, so we got to roll with it. And, we'll come back with your play of the game brought to you by Red River Agency, as you guys just got one of my longer rambles of all time. Just I want to make sure not to forget anybody here, but we'll continue the Miller Realty postgame show with your play of the game brought to you by Red River Agency, as well as your player of the game brought to you by Essentia Health. And we'll also make sure to shout out all these bonus sponsors that hop down for the broadcast. You are listening to Breckenridge Basketball on the Miller Realty postgame show on B92.7 FM.
With spring just around the corner, make sure your vehicle is ready for your next adventure. Smith Motors in Wahpeton can help you get peace of mind to hit the open road. Call now for a multi-point vehicle inspection, schedule an oil change, tire rotation, or brake check today. Take care of routine maintenance now so you can hit the open road tomorrow. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Visit smithmotors.com.
Have you ever been driving and see a small pebble hit your windshield, resulting in a crack or chip? Well, it happens to even the best drivers. Jaworski Glass and Repair on Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton is your local glass repair expert. They repair glass chips on all types of vehicles, as well as windshield replacements and custom glass cutting. Jaworski Glass and Repair guarantees quality work in a prompt manner. Give Jaworski Glass and Repair a call today, 642-4527.
Welcome back to the Miller Realty postgame show, brought to you by Miller Realty, your hometown realtors in Breckenridge. Now for your hometown insurance agents in Breckenridge, got Red River Agency. They sponsor the play of the game, and let's dive into it. And I know we got a lot of options here, but there's only one really clear option if we're looking for a positive for Breckenridge, and that was Cooper Roberts hitting the biggest shot of the year, and what could have sent them on to the next round. But Border West had a little left in the tank. A little bit too much time to get a shot of their own. I think they had like 20 seconds to work with when they got the ball back. Were able to get to the rim and lay it in for two. And my colleague Robert Wanick already made sure to post that on Facebook and apparently called it an egregious moving screen. I guess he'll be the judge on that one. I'm not sure. I don't officiate. Robert officiates, so we can get his perspective on it. So I don't know if I would have gone with that, but I haven't watched the replay yet. So, but if you guys missed it, the Border West go-ahead shot was on a pick and roll, and even to my untrained referee eyes, it kind of looked a little bit like the screener kind of went along for a ride along with the defender after the fact. So it is what it is, though. So I guess if we're going on the Border West side, we're saying the play of the game was the game-winning shot hit by Holden Rinke. And if we're going on the Breckenridge perspective, we got to go with Cooper Roberts' massive triple as the shot clock expired in the final minute of the ball game to put his squad up by 1, but just was not enough for this ball game. And now for your player of the game, brought to you by Essentia Health, here with you. And usually 9 times out of 10, I'm going to go with Cooper Roberts in that game, but I went with Cooper last game, so I'm not doubling up on it, even though he did hit that massive shot and put together maybe his best game as a Cowboy in this ball game. Because we're gonna shout out the seniors this time around. I think I did this for the girls' game too, so you guys are probably sick of me with these cop-out player of the games. But I'm sticking with it, especially because Caleb Albertson came out and was letting it rip here as he was kind of a last-minute plug into the starting lineup. And I don't think he really anticipated seeing this much time, but really took advantage and got some nice shots up in the early goings of it. Knocked down a trio of triples and also got to shout out his fellow senior classmate that started tonight, Logan Church, as well, getting the Cowboys off to a nice start to this ball game. And their final game as Cowboys, Breckenridge will also be bidding farewell to Trey Vogelbacher, so I'm going to throw him in as well. I think this is the first time I've given a player of the game honor to someone who was out with an injury, but that's all right by me. I'm sticking with it anyways. So all 3 of those guys are going to be our player of the games. And you know what? We're going to throw the oh, my goodness, I don't got the managers in here. I was hoping to shout out my senior managers too, but Jacob Nicholson, shout him out, as well as Eli Butts and Justin Byer as well. I hope I got all the managers there. If I'm forgetting somebody, my apologies. But they're also my players, managers of the game, Jacob Nicholson, along with Justin Byer and Also, Eli Butts. If I forgot anybody, my apologies. Jackson Herrick, you're not a senior, so you don't get to get roped in here. But all the seniors, thank you for. I mean, obviously the coaching staff's probably telling them thank you for everything they've done for the program, and for sticking it out because it has been some tough years, and they got to enjoy some of that success this year. Even though it was once again kind of some of that success was taken away, but they got to enjoy it while it lasted, and a much improved year from the Breckenridge Cowboys, even though it's only going to say 5 wins on the official record books. I think maybe this is going to be a good step forward for the program. We'll get to see again next year. I know I always say I don't like to wish time away, but here I am finding myself saying I wish we were already on to the next season. But thank you all so much for tuning in. That was our player of the game, all the seniors in this group, brought to you by Essentia Health. And your post-game show brought to you by Miller Realty in Breckenridge. You've been listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 this year. Thank you all so much for joining us on any of the broadcasts you've for us once again. And before equipment malfunctions, but it looks like we are kind of getting everything back up and running just for one final wrap up here, our final post-game show of the Breckenridge basketball season. And one more time, want to shout out the sponsors just in case my connectivity cuts out once again. Want to shout out Bremer Bank, Cross Brothers Construction, Jaworski Glass and Repair, the Black Pelican Bar and Grill, Dakota Cabinetry, Valley Beat Service and Manufacturing, Sanford Health and Wapton, Prairie Stone, Mindac Farmers Cooperative, OK Tire, Comdale Innovation, Cargill, Wapton Parks and Recreation, Thrifty Horizons, American Federal Bank, Scott's Electric, Favorites Drive-Thru, and I believe I got everybody for the bonus sponsors. Thank you all so much again for making this broadcast possible. You've been listening to Cowboy Basketball. Breckenridge ends their season with a 63-62 loss to Border West. And you've been listening to the Miller Realty post-game show as well. Thank you all so much for hopping on for all the broadcasts this year. And we'll do it again next year, and obviously we'll do it in the spring as well, so make sure to hop on for some baseball games. You are listening to Cowboy Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on YouTube at KBMW News Live, part of the i3G Sports Network.
Tonight's Breckenridge basketball game was brought to you by Breckenridge Public Schools, Carlson Family Insurance, CHI St. Francis, Essentia Health, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, High Camp Construction, Miller Realty, Minn Kota Ag Products, North Dakota State College of Science, Optimum Rehab, Otter Tail Power Company, Quality Toyota, Red River Agency, Red River Grain, Smith Motors, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, and Twin Town Villa. Be sure to go to KBMWnews.com for a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. And make sure to catch the Giants Sports Show every Saturday at 9 a.m. Thanks for listening.